Here's footy rap. Here's footy rap.
Hello and welcome to the Stats Wrap. My name is Jayden Hill and I hope everyone enjoyed the weekend of footy. So we'll just go through some of the Division 1 results that happened on the weekend. So well done to Onkaparinga Valley. They recorded a 66-point win over Blackwood. Mount Lofty defeated Mount Barker. Nan got over the line against Lobethal. And Urayla recorded their first win over Harndorf since 2016 and their first ever win at Urayla against the Magpies since 2015. So well done to the Northern Demons. So we'll go through the top 10 disposal winners of last round. So Samuel Callens and Will Spain both had 33 disposals. Samuel Callens he has the most disposals of the competition with 416. It's actually the third game in a row that Will Spain has recorded the highest disposals for the Onkaparinga Valley Bulldogs. So well done to him. George Pope, 32 disposals. Charlie Dixon, Nicholas Amato and Lockie Schultz all had 31 disposals on the weekend. Kai Tucker and James Dutton also recorded 28 disposals. Jack Revington from Nan Bremer, 27 disposals. Billy Stokes and Tyson Hone both had 26 disposals. Blake Fidge, Adam Trenorden, those two, Blake Fidge and Adam Trenorden, both had 25 disposals. Henry Kleinig, Jacob Collins and Jack Stafford and Damon Hill all had 24 disposals. So well done to those players. Just go through to who had the most kicks this round team-wise. So Nan had the most kicks this round with 190, but Urayla has totaled the most amount of kicks this year with 2,754. They recorded 186 on the weekend. We'll go through to the kicking stat individually now. So Tyson Hone remarkably had 24 kicks on the weekend out of his 26 disposals. He actually had a kicking efficiency of 91.7%, which is the highest kicking efficiency for anyone that had over 15 kicks. So well done to Tyson Hone. That's a remarkable start, really. Just on the kicking efficiency team-wise, so Mount Lofty had the best kicking efficiency with 79.2%. Remarkably, Mount Barker and Mount Lofty both had the same amount of kicks with 173. So that's an interesting stat there. And also, Nan and Lobethal also had the equal amount of kicking efficiency with 55.3%. So there you go. Well, there's all these stats from the Division 1 competition as well. A shout out to Craig Livingston, who gave some kind feedback last week. So thank you, Craig. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has enjoyed the stats show so far, and stay tuned for some country division stats.
Here's footy rap. Here's footy rap.
All right, Hills Footy Media would like to thank the sponsors. Very supportive for the season of 2025. Of course, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the naming rights sponsor of the HFL, Harcourt, Adelaide Hills, Mount Barker Ford, Print, Rat Pack, Lowe's, Meat Co.
On your buckets.
Also like to thank Sports Power and the Courier, fantastic sponsors there, Lancaster's Property Services, and of course Mortgage Choice, Adelaide Hills, with the great man Matt Adam providing the caravan. Jayden.
Also like to thank Lil Hendon Landscape and Firewood, Refuel Wellness and painted wine barrels and signs as well, and Explorer Caravan.
And of course Adelaide Hills Lawn and Gardens, Tomo.
Yes, and APC, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. My Colour Fast Painters, we just talked about that.
Colour
That's
Fast
Midge,
Painters.
what a ripper. And Hills Collide and 24 Fit.
And JMS Rural.
And Kiwanis Charity Bookshop in Mount Barker.
Judging by that performance, I think we need to get an optician to help us out.
Specsavers.
Thank you very much for the call of the wild and all our supporters.
Here's footy rap. Here's footy rap.
Welcome back to the Stats Wrap. So it's all about country division now, and obviously it was the last minor round last weekend, so congratulations to Macclesfield. They are minor premiers. So just go through some of the results from the last minor round. So Macclesfield defeated Chunga by 7 points. Kangarilla defeated Kersbrook. Meadows had a win over Torrens Valley. And Birdwood recorded its first win over Gumraka since 2020. So well done to the Roosters. Just got some stats from the Achunga and Macclesfield game here. So Macclesfield had 51 inside 50s, 6 more than Achunga. Macclesfield also actually won the uncontested marking stat 45-23 in the first half before Achunga took 6 more uncontested marks after half time, winning that stat 27-21. Also got some stats from the Kangarilla and Kersbrook game. So Kangarilla won the centre clearance count for the match 16-14 and also won the inside 50 count for the match 54-37. This is quite an interesting stat, really. So in the first quarter, both teams had 11 inside 50s each. And also in the last quarter, both teams had 11 inside 50s each as well. And then Kangarilla won all the key stats apart from the inside 30-metre entries. So, yeah, there you go. Just some stats there from the Kangarilla and Kersbrook game. So what I'll do is I'll just run through some individual stats now. So Blake Carter, he kicked the most goals in the 9-round season with 77. Tyler Searle kicked 41 goals and Ethan Cass kicked 35. And well done to Riley O'Shea from Torrens Valley. He was in the best players 12 times this season. I feel like I mention his name every week, but he's a great young gun that Torrens Valley do have and has a great future. So like I said, he was in the best players 12 times. Tyler Virgo, Caleb Watson, Kai Dean and Brendan Hillier were all in the best players 10 times. So well done to those players. So well, what I'll do is I'll run through some of the games that are being played this weekend. So firstly, in Division 1, we have Onka Valley taking on Harndorf. Onkers are going for their first win since 2017 against Harndorf. So that was actually at Bahana, and this game on Saturday will be played at Bahana. Loberthal, they take on Mount Barker, and Blackwood, they face Uradla. And then the Curie Cup final live from Heathfield Oval. So myself, Benny Goldfinch, Tomo, and also Jeff Pistola will be there for the Curie Cup final between Mount Lofty and Bremer. Obviously Mount Lofty going for their first Curie Cup final win since 2009, and Nan going for their first ever Division 1 Curie Cup final win. So there you go. So that should be a great game, and like I said, we'll be there live from Heathfield Oval from 2 o'clock. And then in the country division as well, so we've got the qualifying final at Macclesfield. Kangarilla take on Achunga, and Kersbrook take on Gummaraka in the elimination final at Burwood. And Kersbrook and Gummaraka is their first final against each other since 2021, which was actually at Burwood. And the last time these two teams played in an elimination final against each other was actually at Burwood as well in 2017, with Kersbrook winning by 7 points. And also you'll be getting your double dose of Call of the Wild action on Sunday live from 10:45 at Harndorf. We'll be live streaming the under 14 girls grand final between Harndorf and Blackwood, the under 17s grand final between Mount Barker and Mount Lofty, and we'll be commentating the senior women's grand final between Onkaparinga Valley. It's their first time they've ever made the senior women's grand final. It's the 7th season that the senior women's grand final has been running. So well done to the Bulldogs on their maiden grand final appearance. They'll be taking on first place Blackwood, who are going into their 5th grand final, their 4th straight grand final, and will be looking for their 4th premiership win and actually going for the three-peat, winning it in 2023 and 2024 with the Blackwood green side. So well done to all teams that are made the girls and women's grand final. So I think that's all done. I really appreciate your time. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show and enjoy the football on the weekend.
Here's footy right. Here's footy right.